What we see here is Josh doing what most of us have to do in our own life after we move out of our parents' house, and that is attuning to life.
Let's talk about that.
I recently moved out.
And
Josh recently moved out.
Yep.
We're not living together, but we're both living on our own, which is strange for us because we've both always lived with our parents. I enjoy living by myself, honestly. I mean, it's kind of stressful at times, having to do my own laundry, do my own dishes, worry about paying my own bills, and all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, I kind of miss my parents' house a lot of times just because I'm living by myself right now, so I get super lonely sometimes. And I just sit here and I'll binge watch like a whole season of something on Netflix and eat a whole box of ice cream sandwiches just because I'm lonely and bored.
A whole box of ice cream sandwiches.
That's not an exaggeration. That's happened once.
Oh man. I don't do that. I don't do that because I don't have internet and I don't have satellite or cable. So all I do is sit around my apartment and play guitar, or I leave my apartment and go hang out with friends, or I hang out with my family, or I go to college, or I go to work. So I can't binge watch. So
Yeah, you keep pretty busy.
I'm totes peanut butter and jealous right now.
Yeah, I have a lot of downtime to just sit around and do nothing. Most of that time is spent with Call of Duty or the most recent addition to my collection, The Division, which is awesome. You should check it out if you haven't. Probably one of the greatest shooter games I've ever played in my whole life. But recently got my PC all hooked up and everything, so I've spent a lot of time playing games. Unfortunately, my work has been forcing me to miss church a lot, so I'm not as close to my church family as I used to be. But we're actually going to church in like an hour, so that's a good thing.
We are.
What's it like living with? He's got roommates. I don't have roommates.
Yeah.
What's it like living with roommates?
My roommate, Chance Williams. Some of you that went to high school with us, and some of you probably know Chance. It was kind of fun at first, but then, you know, the whole entire stress in his life and my life collided, and then he and I started fighting there for a little while, and then we swore up and down that we were not going to talk and that we would just finish out the rest of our lease and then be done with each other. But we realized how ridiculous that was, so don't let anyone tell you not to get a roommate with one of your good friends. Because honestly, if I would have got a roommate with like some random person that goes to my college or something, you know, I wouldn't have trusted them.
I feel you.
So, and I trust Chance like a lot. Like, yeah, he's kind of stupid at times. In fact, I let him punch me in the face for $50.
Shouldn't have done that.
Shouldn't have done that. But honestly, like, I miss my parents' house in a way. Like, you know, not having all the bills and all that.
Free easy ride. It was nice.
But at the same time, like, I was so ready to become an adult, and I just jumped into it, you know. And I think that's why I miss it, because I just jumped into something that I honestly thought I knew about, but I didn't know about.
I feel you.
And now it's just, like, I've gotten used to it, and I can deal with it now, but I love it, but I hate it.
I feel you. See, I mean, we're in similar situations, but yours is like, you actually have a roommate.
Yeah.
And so it's like, even when you're home alone, you know that somebody else is going to be there eventually.
Yeah.
It's like, with me, yeah, I've got Brittany here a lot of the time, but she doesn't stay here. She'll she'll be here for like 4 or 5 hours at a time, and then she'll go to work and then go home. And so it's like, if I'm not at work, I mean, I get kind of lonely around here, which it's kind of turning me into a workaholic. I mean, I'm working all the time now, but nothing wrong with that. But both of us just recently moved. Well, I just recently moved out like a week or 2 ago. He's been out for, I don't know,
like $5.
yeah. But I mean, it's a lot of fun. But I would definitely say take advantage of your parents while you're able to. Take advantage of your parents' generosity, and if they make you pay your own bills while you're living there, like your phone, your car insurance, pay for your own gas, stuff like that,
Don't complain about it.
do not take it for granted, because
They're just preparing you for what's to come.
they are lightly preparing you for what is to come. Yes, because you move out on your own, you've got internet to pay for, you've got electricity to pay for, you've got rent, you've got water to pay for, you've got to pay your car payment yourself, you've got to pay your insurance, all that stuff yourself. And I mean, it starts piling up, but you just got to have faith that you're going to be able to make it through, and trust that your family's not going to let you down.
One of the most important things to do is, all young people, whenever you first move out, like, I personally didn't do this. I'm smarter than this. Josh didn't do this, 'cause I know him. But just because you're moved out, don't throw a bunch of parties in your apartment, in your house. Don't go to a bunch of parties, and you're gonna want to like get intoxicated and go drive somewhere. Don't do that, because you're gonna regret it. You're gonna get into a wreck. You're gonna not only shoot up your insurance, but you're gonna have a bunch of fines to pay. You're gonna have all this different stuff. Like, it's gonna be fun whenever you first, move out. Enjoy hanging with your friends. Just don't do anything that is completely stupid.
Don't do anything that future you would look back on and regret, I think is what he's trying to get at. And I agree. I mean, I've never been one to go to parties or drink or do drugs or anything like that. And moving out, I mean, it didn't change my view on that at all. It wasn't the fact that I was living with my parents that made me think that way. It was just, I don't see a need in it. I mean, I can have just as much fun sober as the next guy can drunk. I feel like anyway. So, I mean, definitely don't take your parents' generosity for granted. Is all I gotta say. But I think that about does it for this week's episode. We will be back next Wednesday, because I'm off all day next Wednesday. We will be back next Wednesday with another video. Similar situation. This is going to be our new video couch. We're going to be on this couch like hopefully once a week. If not, at least like 3 times a month. But yeah, I just wanted to come to you guys and let you know that we're both moved out and we're doing fine. Both get a little lonely sometimes though. But probably tomorrow I will do a tour vlog of the apartment. It's going to be real short because you can literally cover everything in this apartment in like 20 steps. So, but yeah, look forward for that. You got anything else?
No, just keep being awesome, guys. We're back. We're back.
We're back. At least once a week, we're back. At least once a week together. Maybe 3 or 4 times a week separately. But we're back.
Don't forget what I said in that last video about the pie in the face. If we stop this YouTube channel one more time, I get a pie in the face.
I'm looking forward to that. Well, I'm not looking forward to it. But I'm looking forward to it.
I was about to say.
Alright, that wraps it up for this week's episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and do whatever you gotta do to keep being awesome. And I mean, I don't have anything else to say. I thought I had something, and I didn't have anything. So,